Friends, this is Paul again here. So I am just concluding from 1885 to 2021. I am also coming in a kind of crossroad. I'm in puzzle since I've been talking for a long time. So those ideas are not today is the history what I have read told you till 15 years. I am very illiterate that way. So I do not have the capabilities or authority to talk about the history, either it is the history of science or Indian history or political history, world history probably. I am speaking on my individual capacity, whatever thinking. It is for last 30, 35 years I have lot of wisdom and my knowledge, everything I have exercised in many ways to understand the society. So I have gone through from 1968-69 from first economic science Nobel Prize to till 2020 there are close to 86, 87 Nobel laureate who have worked on economic science including poverty elevation, microeconomics, macroeconomics, how to elevate the poverty line of the poor and all those theory that is floated in auction theory. And I am nowadays lot of doing lot of animal behavioral studies, the emotion studies. I told you I have a lab which is mind lab, and under that I have taken one small program to understand the animal behavior. Those animal behaviors, whether those can be applied for understanding micro and macroeconomics, whether there can be sustainable model developed in those areas. That is where I have been working. I have taken close to 6 Nobel laureates work for my animal cat as a model in that study. The taken the theory of from Einstein E is equal to mc square, even theory of evolution, and you have taken food chain also into consideration, whether a kind of a sustainable better economy can be developed is a kind of a long-term solution. Because I could see whatever things are being proposed, there is not a single model, is not a sustainable model. We are not able to give proper shape, at least theoretically, fundamentally, if we want to understand that part. As I told you that my model is going to help. There are two Nobel laureates I have taken their whatever work they have done. Another two Nobel laureate from who worked on global warming, Al Gore, R.K. Pachauri, and this global warming, another scientist in 2018 who talked about if global temperature is increasing by 3 degree and GDP will be reduced by 4%. If temperature is increasing by 6 to 7 degree, your world GDP will be reduced by 7%, so that you can continue the industrialization indirectly. He is what he's trying to propose. He is from also Stanford University. His work and getting Nobel Prize that I have taken into consideration. I have some reservation at the beginning that if you are increasing too much for last 200 years, you do not have that much temperature. What is going to happen the civilization? What is going to happen to the humanity? What is going to happen the living world if temperature is been increased without thinking anything. He talks about the carbon tax proposing. So you do all kind of industrialization and all kind of pollution, you increase the temperature. So he's not bothering about the impact of increased temperature, impact of CO2 level. As I have told you, I have been working on different mathematical modeling and different technologies on simulation modeling, on crop simulation modeling. I have close to 8 technologies where I am interacting with close to 2000 scientists and close to 65 projects we have developed across India and also globally. There are all the project is related to poverty elevation, developing new varieties. So those things are available in my website. And I have been doing this exercise for many years. Being as a scientist, those technologies are developed by me. and I have tried to acquire knowledge by visiting many countries, and I have done kind of Indianization, and with a lower price those technologies are given much more lower price compared to many big laboratories in US or in Germany, in Japan, South Korea, UK, and also Israel. Those technologies are a simulation model. Those models can be applied in order to develop or in order to understand how in the adverse condition, climatic condition, one can grow different kind of crops for the future need, that is the germplasm to counter the global temperature. That is what my work I have been doing. My animal behavior studies related to emotions and auction theory. This is one of the Nobel laureates work, how the emotions can be used for to understand the behavioral pattern of human and kids, how the education system, same auction theory can be used. In that direction I am working because I could see there are a lot of videos I made it how animals are emotionally treated and their knowledge and understanding, how first they want to learn many things, how their mother is teaching. Same methodology probably we want to apply, and the emotional part, and why how cat model can be brought in the picture. If the waste food material is being given to them, the organic part, so our waste garbage can be reduced by 50%, so that the ultimate goal is to reduce the organic load into the dumping station, so that it is being fired or charged, so that if you are able to reduce that load probably in various places, and those waste material can be used for the food of cats. So it globally close to 12 13 millions of cats living in this thing. It is getting extinct also, so they will be given a shelter, and same food material probably can be fed them without imposing extra cost. Those theories probably I have taken from the ideas from the Nobel laureate. I have proposed a model, and this is almost finalized. I have uploaded many videos. So finally, I have also gone through 86 Nobel laureates, whatever work they have done. So my understanding of science is very limited. I'm telling I am a very small man. I want to have my own idea put across everybody, whether those ideas are bad idea, good idea. I know there are many things, many issues are involved. So finally, the economic theory, if everybody is proposing indirectly or directly, it is not been applied also in many places. But if I have to propose a theory, that should be have a rational thinking also. So it is my knowledge of Indian history, knowledge of history of science. I've gone through close to thousands Nobel laureates work in science and technology and economic science. In this capacity, I have, because in Corona time, I have enough time probably to think over it, because I was not concentrating many years in those, my exercising my own knowledge and wisdom probably. So even I could not give 1%, 2%. Today also I have been devoted or working on my own project on simulation modeling, but those are very kind of an additional thing whenever I get time. This is my personal interest, not even giving 2 to 3% time also. So just going through imagining, and I don't keep any script also. There are mistakes probably one can tell and can advise how to improve those things. Those are the idea I want to put across different intellectual minds, because I am not access to intellectual, I am not authorized intellectual also. I to be invited to different forums. I do not have the wish and desire to speak also. Probably I can give my ideas, because I have made 6 hours vision document after death of my parents due to corona. I have told many things. So friends, interestingly, I have come across two theories. I want to show to everybody that my theory of economic theory is going to resolve all those things. Probably this is one theory I want to propose. Probably I have told you. I want to show over here an ideal economic theory for wealth distribution. I want to show everybody. I had made a sketch and everything. So what I have talked about the wealth distribution. So I consider India or world for that matter, each country can think of taking little idea. I'm talking about in time scale and the wealth, 100% wealth is there. So you have different class in terms of their earnings. Some are very poor, middle class, lower middle class, upper middle class, and wealthy people. So I have divided. Class means it is the present situation I am considering. If I class 1, 25% total. If you take the 100% population, 100% wealth to be given to class 1, and class 2 another 25%, class 3 25%, and class 4 25%. I am talking about the wealth distribution. See, distribution of wealth is very important. I have told you that unnecessary way that if the 10% is holding total 80% wealth or 70% total wealth, so you cannot have a kind of an equilibrium or wealth distribution concept. If that has to be there, probably one can think of this thing and how to implement it. It is their constitution, their wisdom can see or explore those things. So the time scale, total 100% wealth distribution, and I am proposing some kind of restriction. So in this wealth can be distributed with a manner so that everybody has access to the natural wealth and natural resource. So like agricultural field, one of the thing everybody can be exposed to industrialization, whoever is doing it, whatever activities. There are various job creation can be done here. You have a lot of intellectual things like entrepreneurship, new entrepreneur can be brought in. So these are basically the existing system. I am bringing this. Think the wealth distribution first of all. After this baseline, if it is well distributed properly, so everybody has got getting access to minimum land or minimum activities. Probably they can draw their own revenue model from that purpose to make their life very simple. So this is also a simple thing I am proposing, and I am telling, I am showing this paper probably. It is not coming, it is coming probably in ulta image. So I can have scan, I can send to everybody that way. So that is where if oil is distributed properly, your major economic problem will be resolved. So that we should not talk about only the lower order or poor. This is one theory I am proposing. Again, I am showing my theory. Number one is this is the paper, this handwritten one. Another is economic theory, keeping the natural biological food chain system in mind. If we want to use biological food chain, which is very much is there in nature, how the whole animal world, including ourselves, our positioning ourselves, this is the ecological pyramid. If you see here, the primary producer is close to 100%. I will explain this. The primary consumer, it is autotroph is coming to the primary consumer like plants, other small organism who are producing their own food. This is the 100%. I want to talk about this is a baseline for everybody. Everybody has to work in 100%. It is a free space for everybody so that everybody can work. And here plants are doing their exercise. Here I'm talking about the only human means all human resources. Your manpower has to be access to this 100% baseline for producing something. After that is coming the primary consumer. There are one class are going to eat those 10% that is coming, another 1% secondary consumer, and 0.1% third line of consumer, and the another is 0.1% that is the heterotrophs tertiary level of consumers. So more upper you go, that number of more richer line you go in that context, that consumptions are more. So in order to do that, how to stabilize the economy? The similar way in the existing condition, if you see, everybody should be access to your 100% total natural resources, that is the wealth. So based on their capabilities, there can be some kind of distribution, and those consumers are very kind of primary consumers, like I'm thinking of young boys who are like not working, they are dependent on this bus. It is more than 10% population, they don't have the at initial level of childhood, something like that, they are dependent on primary source. Probably one can think of this within 100%, there are certain set of people are here working and they are arranging whatever food stuff for them. This is the primary consumer. For the secondary consumer and tertiary consumer and the heterotrophs too. Now here also, based on the capabilities of individual, so how they are putting their knowledge and wisdom and understanding for doing this exercise. See, at the end of the day, I am shown that everything is coming again back to recycle way after death. Everything is coming and decomposing is again contributing to this 100%. Your wealth is here. So here he is talking about the plants. In place of plants, I'm talking about the humans who contribute in this baseline. So to generate the wealth, and this wealth can be taken into primary, secondary, all those levels. So based on their capabilities, probably the economic distribution can be done, and certain level of ceiling also. I propose certain thing that wealth creation, that so much wealth created by individual, it is also a danger. Some kind of cross checking can be there, that this much thing probably one can accumulate, rest thing can be distributed. That philanthropic nature, that has to be voluntary surrender. There are many wise men, they are surrendering many things. So friends, I am proposing this theory. I hope if you like it, probably you can talk about the whole thing. I have also calculated the primary, all the nutrients are coming back, all the people, whoever, whichever level they are there, probably they are again coming back after death, recycled away the natural resource, whatever been consumed, they can coming back to earth. So the primary producer, if it is 10,000 kilocalorie per year, and this is what I have calculated, that heterotrophs 1000 kilocalorie per meter square area per year one individual is consuming. Secondary consumers also is 100 kilocalorie per meter square per year. This is the energy level. Probably if you calculate in energy, whichever you can calculate it on energy or biomass, in any direction you can contribute that way. So I want to conclude this two theory, whether those things can be applied. Those are simple idea, taking ecological food system, because I feel those are very in equilibrium concept. They are equilibrium concept in that sense. In nature it is existing. Probably we can take a lot of things from nature, that how those models are working, and the economic model can be drawn to have the better society. Again, I know, I understand it's a very difficult thing to do that, but what is wrong in understanding and satisfying your intellectual capabilities, sharpen taking this model in mind, so whether it can be applied in economics. And the way I talked about that auction theory is applied for bidding process or many other things, that those things can be applied for mind analysis, a different mind, different capabilities, new education system can be drawn from the auction theory, that has to be taken into consideration. That is my overall thinking process, that it is very much possible for a state, for that matter a country, when you have knowledge and wisdom to explore that thing. Otherwise we will be restricting ourselves to a very kind of a small fight, only the poor people who are deprived from everything. Your all the theory of what you call Dr. or your communism theory from Karl Marx also talks about. They also talk about the big people who are holding a lot of things. They want to destabilize those things, because the poor versus rich fight probably can be given a kind of a good story by using this food chain in theoretically, fundamentally, and with some kind of restriction one can think of. Otherwise this concept of different theories, considering the only the poor, it is end up messing because finally it is not possible to execute. Here, my theory is very simple: is everybody is getting access to work, access to minimum land, and everything that has been there. That's why I have proposed the Land Reformation Act in India that is proposed long back. Why this still Jamindar system is existing if we do not question? Because primary things or primary produce is coming from the land. It is not, your agricultural products are not coming from the heaven. One has to grow. If certain set of people are holding huge amount of land, if the poor people are not access to land, so if they work as a worker, so they should have the ownership of certain amount of land. Where I have talked about in my vision document, once you have a small land, probably one can think of a technology come into the picture, vertical agriculture, making poultry farm, making a small water body where fishing can be done, cows and buffaloes can be cultivated. An ideal village concept can be developed. If in India, 60-70% people are dependent on agriculture and they are living on village and they are mostly dependent on agriculture. If the poor people are access to their small land, I will give you the real example. During COVID time, there are millions of workers moved to their native place. Why they have moved? Probably it is understood. When the industry is not able to give the money, so in any time it may collapse. Because the pandemic last 15 months, you have seen millions of workers who moved out from their native place, went to different state as a working class. So when there is a shortage of money, they want to go back to their native place. So in that context, because they have probably a small piece of land, there they can cultivate. So they are finding the origin. This industry and other things, these are all artificially created for this need, this industrialization through the British on 16th century or in Europe, what had happened. That is also required to have when you have access to science and knowledge, you want to upgrade your life, many things are required, it is fine. But baseline is you need to have food, whatever do into this food and shelter. Probably in that context, whatever natural resources you have, the people has to be given access to that. Friends, I'm proposing this theory. I'm not talking more on this thing. If you have anything to say, I have spoken close to 22 minutes. I want to end up by saying that ideas, sometimes it's a brilliant idea, bad idea, good idea. I never see in that direction. I personally feel that you exercise your knowledge and wisdom, and in whatever capacity you want to wisdom, you want to use it, probably you can use it. But finally, applying those things in society or government, whether they want to apply or not, this is, I am not here to comment on, but I always can say kind of an ideal situation. What would be the ideal situation given a particular parameter? Like our mind, people never think about the mind is a bad mind or good mind. Initial level, everybody thinks a mind is a mind because when God has sent somebody with lot of wisdom, probably has given a good element of enhance the thought process, and that thought process can be used in a very logical way. And I am putting my logical thought process. I am not an expert in economics. I do not have any degree. My knowledge up to 10 standard of history, economics, or whatever knowledge. Probably in that capacity I am speaking. If I have spoken or I should not speak, probably if you feel that way, probably I have spoken from my mind to understand that part, and I want to raise the same thing, my opinion, the idea how to circulate. See, probably this is one of the media. I feel that this is the best way to circulate your idea. And many ideas, if you don't like, skip it, no problem. Skipping many things, many ideas, many great ideas has been skipped for years together. So skip it, don't read it or don't do it. Whatever you like it, whatever I am liking it, I am putting it. It's a free democracy. I have my voice. If you want to criticize, you are welcome to criticize. I don't take it on personal level. This is my idea. I am proposing it. Good idea, bad idea, I don't know. Only thing the intellectual society can think of. Friends, I do not have anything to say. I want to conclude in economics. There are great minds. They are sitting in different lab and they got Nobel Prize for that. So they have exercised their wisdom in order to have, because if you are able to fix the economy, your most of the global problem will be resolved. That is what I feel. Everything is coming from this basic need: food, shelter, and few other things, education, and the luxury part is coming. And how much this materialistic world is, as I told you, the Buddhism philosophy, he always speaks about give up this materialistic world. The world will be much more nicer and better probably if you think about the philosophy of Buddha. So Buddha can give up his entire kingdom and he can think rationally. His wisdom, again, it is the wisdom in globalization. So he doesn't have any degree from so-called universities, but his wisdom, whatever he has talked about the loving animal world, loving the human and work culture, not to be corrupt, not to be corrupt practice. So all those things has been part of this Buddhism. It is very hard to practice Buddhism in life. Whatever I felt after reading Buddhism for many years, it is a very difficult practice. That's why we are escaping from Buddhism, and it talks about direct corruption, malpractice, bad people, good element, bad element. He is talking about the Buddhism, all those things, apart from his view about the death and other things. The energy transformation, similar way, natural resources to get into, and you have to think of holistically a better economics today and economic model today. That is what I am proposing. Friends, it is close to how many minutes? 26 minutes, 27 minutes past. So I can speak to upload close to 30 minutes. I think there is no point left on my model. I expect serious thing. In India, there are so many intellectuals. I am nobody here to speak. Whole day I have spent to think for 1 or 2 days that what I should speak. Whether I should speak or not, I have given thought, and what would be the repercussion, I have given thought. All those things I have taken into consideration. Even my health condition is not very good. I had a cough and all. Many times I have to go and have little hot water. Till I am speaking, because my intention is to finish it today. That how much time it takes with kind of rigidity. Morning I have made similar kind of videos. After that, you know how automatically those things have been deleted. Then I have to again retake the whole thing. It is again 150 minutes video. It is lost in the mobile while I was doing it. I was trying to create some space, and on that, those new videos also are deleted. I am not able to retrieve it. It happens in life. There are some good things also goes along with the bad things in your subconscious mind. This is probably the part of life. Probably sooner we realize all those things, think of a better society. I have talked about communism also, that element, how I'll take a separate lecture on communism in present day and COVID virus. So on COVID virus, I have many videos. I have uploaded my view on COVID, how economy is controlled by, what is the main purpose of COVID, is artificially, naturally, who is doing it, all those things given. After studying more than 120 years history, the science and technology, history of science, many things scientifically, I have put forward my opinion. In 2020, March, April, I have uploaded 4 videos. One can get into things. If somebody is really interested, and I will be rather happy if one person is interested, probably they can just simply search MindLab, MINDLAB, Dr. S. Paul. There will be access to so many videos. Friends, I want to tell you something over here, that all the videos I want to share many places. I have tried putting a lot of attempt. So I found that the Discovery Science and Technology, that is a part of Nature Group, close to 6 months time, I have made close to 55 to 60 videos I am not able to recall exactly, including my poetry. They have published most of the things, discovery, science, and technology. There are 1,10,000 members are there. There are great personalities. They are the members of this discovery, science, and technology. They are publishing my article in the intact form. The way I am making this video, I send it to them. They review it, then they publish it. If they like it, they publish it. If they don't, I do not know where they are sitting. Probably in abroad somewhere. I thank Discovery Science and Technology that publishing my those things. It gives me little encouragement to speak about many things. With India, there are many places I send. I don't like to name it. A lot of technologically sound institute, they have their group. They generally don't publish it. I do not know the reason. Maybe they have not found my talk or my discussion, my ideas in proper direction. That's why I do not have any complaint towards that. I want to thank Discovery Science of Technology. I want to thank that who has given me a scope to think is Dr. John Webster of mathematical modeling on symbiotic system on the first person. That encouraged me to do many other things. I want to also thank my professor, Dr. Vikram Dasgupta, my guru. He taught me many things. Finally, I want to thank my parents who has given me a lot of energy to speak. So I'm speaking from morning, and even though a lot of things have been deleted, so finally I could end up saying this thing. Once again, thank you very much. I'll take a separate video of Modi ji, his relevance, and all those things. I'll come back to you. I am ending this video right now. Thank you.